From getting spun around with no mercy to being slammed into the chutes. These are the 10 most dangerous moments in bull riding history. At number 10, Neil Holmes drew After Party in 2015.
This is another bull that is making his final out. This is it right here. After Party.
Round 1 of the Iron Cowboy. Holmes got yanked forward and lost his balance. The horns connected before the bull whipped around and spun him across the front.
And Neil Holmes is gonna
He scrambled to safety quickly. Dangerous. Absolutely. But if Holmes scrambled away, the Bullfighter at number 9 wasn't so fortunate after Lindemar Lino's ride.
Go!
Lino rode Spaceplane successfully, made the 8, got off clean.
Side of the camera. See where that bull rider lands. Brett doing exactly what he's here to do and takes a shot for it.
Then the bull spun around and hit a Bullfighter square in the face with his horns. Proof that danger doesn't clock out at 8 seconds. Now while that Bullfighter took a horn, JT Pettit at number 8 got spun violently in Fresno.
He really ended up in the top 10. He finished 7th on the night. He's now 8th.
Western Madness caught Pettit with the horns to his side, spun him off hard.
Fresno, California, and after taking a shot like that, wow.
He landed with force, narrowly escaped getting stepped on. It could have been way worse. And speaking of narrow escapes, Stetson Lawrence at number 7 barely avoided disaster in Dayton.
The extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance!
Come on, Stetson!
Lawrence got bucked off Motley Crue around 7 seconds, hung up just enough to make the 8.
He did not want to let go, and guess what? He's gonna be rewarded for it. He gets a score, and oh.
Then the payment came due, hooves to his leg and helmet. He scored 80 points, but Motley Crue made him earn every single one. Although Lawrence paid after the ride, Jorge Valdezo at number 6 thought he was home free in San Diego. Opening round, 2014 Blue Def Velocity Tour. Valdezo rode Black Ninja for 8 seconds, got off successfully.
Oh, look out!
Then Black Ninja came after him. Horns found him and threw him straight into the fence. He needed help getting out. While Valdezo got thrown into the fence, Keith Hall at number 5 went flying in Dayton.
Pendleton Whiskey.
The draw brought Painted Black, and Hall looked ready, but things went sideways fast. He got spun around hard and made contact with the bull's horns before getting launched off. He landed on the side of the animal. That's when the real danger started.
Oh! My!
The hooves came down, direct hits. Hall stayed motionless afterward, long enough to worry everyone in the arena. The silence in the crowd said everything. When a rider doesn't move, that's when you know it's serious.
Look out.
Hall finally stirred, but he needed help getting out. His body had shut down from the impact. Couldn't move for a bit, Hall explained later, his voice quiet. Everything just stopped working. Had to wait for it all to come back. The hospital wouldn't let me up until they were absolutely sure, he continued. Can't say I blamed them after that. I wasn't sure if everything still worked right. The recovery stretched longer than Hall wanted. He sat out several events while his body pieced itself back together. Now at number 4, LJ Jenkins discovered why helmets matter in Nampa.
LJ Jenkins, Jack Daniels buck and chute.
Championship round of the 2015 DeWalt Guaranteed Tough Invitational. Strong Heart exploded from the chute with serious power. Barely 4 seconds into the ride, everything went wrong. Jenkins got thrown off hard, landed directly on his head. The impact echoed.
That's where he lands, right on top of his head. And folks, the good news is
the helmet absorbed what it could, but Jenkins stayed down, clearly in pain. You could see it in the way he moved.
Right on top of his dome.
Yeah, he's hurting.
Yeah, and you see
Oh,
grabbing
this
the
isn't
back
good.
That landing would have been catastrophic without the helmet. Everyone watching knew it. My head took everything, Jenkins said afterward, keeping his tone measured. That helmet saved me from something way worse. There's no doubt in my mind about that. The pain stuck around for days, headaches, neck soreness, all the signs of a serious impact. Doctors went through everything thoroughly, he recalled, made sure nothing got missed. Impacts like that can hide damage you don't feel right away. Although Jenkins landed on his head, Eduardo Aarceo at number 3 got turned into a hood ornament in New York City.
See that bull kind of leaning on his leg there.
Round 2 of the 2023 Monster Energy Buck-Off at the Garden. Sky's the limit threw Aarceo straight across the front. He got hung up right there like a hood ornament. The bull jerked him around with vicious force. Each movement threatened to tear something loose.
Hopefully he'll be healthy enough to come back to the championship round if he gets in.
Yeah, there's a lot that comes into play, especially today. I mean, these guys have already been on a few bulls, so you definitely want to be healthy getting into the shoulder.
Finally, the bull tossed him off. Aarceo hit the dirt heavily and hard. When he got up, the limp was obvious. Pain showed in every movement. Being jerked around like that inflicts serious damage. Your body isn't built to move in those directions. Felt like I was getting ripped apart, Aarceo described later, painting a clear picture. Every jerk pulled something different in my body. Couldn't do anything except wait for it to stop. The limp afterward told everyone how much punishment he'd absorbed. Each step hurts.
You're right, great work by our camera crew as always.
Walking out of there took everything I had left, he admitted. Pride keeps you on your feet when your body desperately wants to collapse. I got fortunate when you look at it, Aarceo acknowledged. That whole thing could have been way worse, way more permanent than bruises. While Aarceo got jerked around, Wallace Deola at number 2 took hooves to the back in Oklahoma City.
Earn any points. If
I remember right, guys, this bull's got an attitude problem.
Round 2 of the 2016 Built Ford Tough Series. Big Benny jerked Oliveira around before bucking him off clean. The bull wheeled back around instantly, no hesitation. Both back hooves came down with full force. One landed on his back, the other on his right leg.
Full competition, which will be held during intermission this evening, and that's a great event for these young bull riders learning the...
Oliveira started crawling for safety immediately. Pure survival instinct kicked in and took over completely.
For these young bull riders learning the ropes.
Crawling away while you're hurt takes real grit. Most people would just stay down and wait for help. Adrenaline kicked in hard, Oliveira explained, his voice carrying the weight of experience. Didn't even feel the pain at that moment. Just knew I had to get away from that bull. The hooves left serious marks. His back and legs showed the damage clearly. Couldn't stand up properly for weeks afterward, he recalled. Every single movement reminded me exactly what happened out there, but I survived it, and that's what counts. Medical treatment and physical therapy became his daily routine for months. You don't bounce back from hooves like that quickly, he stated. Takes real time, takes hard work, but you do it because riding matters more than the pain. But nothing matches the sheer danger J.W. Harris faced at number 1 in Biloxi.
One round 2.
Here we go.
Championship round of the 2015 Battle at the Bow. Little Red Jacket jerked Harris around violently right from the start. Then the bull used his hindside to throw Harris backward against the chute. Pinned him there against the metal. Harris was completely trapped with nowhere to escape.
Not using his feet, his toes are in. Wow, and then just gets smashed and ripped out of there.
The bull spun away from the chute. As it did, both back hooves shot out hard, connected with Harris twice. 2 direct, brutal hits.
I had a little bit of everything, and none of it was good for J.W. Harris. The 4 times.
Somehow, incredibly, Harris walked off the arena floor under his own power. The toughness that required defies any explanation.
CA World Champ, last year's Rookie of the Year here on the PBR.
Getting pinned against the chute is absolute nightmare fuel. You're trapped there with a 2,000-pound animal deciding what happens next. I genuinely thought that was it for me, Harris admitted later, his honesty cutting through. Pinned against that chute, I couldn't do a single thing, just had to take whatever came next. The hooves connecting after he got free felt like the bull adding insult to serious injury, but Harris stayed upright. Walking out was pure stubbornness, he confessed. My body wanted to quit right there. My mind said keep moving no matter what. My mind won that battle. The fact nothing broke was an absolute miracle, Harris said. Doctors couldn't believe it either. That should have done way more damage than it did. Recovery still took serious time. Pain doesn't care whether bones actually break or not. Hurt for months afterward, he recalled. But you work through it, push past it. That's what we do in this sport. His ability to walk away under his own power became legendary in bull riding circles. People still bring it up as one of the toughest moments they've ever witnessed. These dangerous moments remind everyone exactly why bull riding demands absolute respect. Horns, hooves, chutes, the danger comes from everywhere at once. These riders faced it all head on, survived moments that easily could have ended careers or caused permanent damage. They recovered from it and climbed right back on. That's what makes them different from everyone else. Danger doesn't stop them, pain doesn't break their spirit. They keep riding because that's simply who they are.